Hi everyone, hope all of you are doing super well, and in this video I wanted to give you some information on the types of projects to apply qualitative research. So we must be well aware of what qualitative research is. It's the little opposite of qualitative research. So in this video I'll be giving you some scenarios in which you can use this qualitative research for your projects in order to implement or start off a new project or even for a feature. So let's get into it. So the very first situation in which you can apply this qualitative research is for open topic exploration. So let's go first to an example and then we can understand what is this open topic exploration using qualitative research. So let's say that you have a online purchasing application or website, okay, and you very well know now that customers, they do not like purchasing online, okay. So what are you going to do next about it? Are you going to assume why they don't like purchasing online on your website, or what are you going to do, or are you going to try to go and identify the problem? So to identify why people don't like purchasing on your website, you need to do a little bit of research, because only then you would be able to identify what is the exact user problem, and then you can start addressing that problem. So how do you do that? You can run qualitative researches over here, and you can run it in any mode depending on what is your the what works well for your team and for that particular problem that you're trying to solve. So for example, here you might get responses as to why people don't like purchasing online. Maybe one is the very user experience is not good. The second one might be that people are just not interested in the products that your website is offering. Maybe the next reason could be people don't like the way the business delivers the products to them. Probably the quality of the products, it might be spoiled sometimes they get damaged products, so they just don't like getting it online. Sometimes the delivery is very late, so they just prefer going and hand picking them, checking the quality and getting it on time from the physical store. So these could be probably the different responses that you would get back from this qualitative research. And let's say you have all these responses and you identify which is that most important problem. So let's say that the people are really concerned about the delivery time and about the quality of the products that are being delivered when they make an online purchase. So that's why people just don't use that website. So you would have had this idea that, oh, maybe my website is not attractive like other people, maybe I should bring out new offers and XYZ. You would have had all this hypothesis in mind. But now by this qualitative research, you identified that there's no problem in the user experience, in the UI, there's no problem with, the website, everything works fine. It's just that the business, the very policies of the business and the quality, the delivery time, all that is an issue. So if they fix those processes, probably the online purchase adoption might be more. Okay, so this is how you can apply qualitative research. So now coming to the definition of this is, when you want to apply qualitative research for an open topic exploration, you put the research before the project. You put the research before what you want to try to implement ahead. And by doing this, the research acts as a primary driver and lets you focus on the user needs. So now this research is going to help you drive this entire problem and solve this problem. And by doing this, you're putting the user needs first rather than your assumptions and your hypothesis in place. So this is more of how you get to be more user focused and customer centric. The second way in which you can apply qualitative research is when you have a research based on an idea for a new product or feature. Of course, no one is just going to, get an idea and they're going to start implementing that project or that product. Of course, there needs to be some amount of research behind that to back up their decision whether they should build a new idea or a new product or feature. In that way, this qualitative research helps to an extent. Okay, so let's say that, for example, you want to build an organic food delivery app. You have this idea, you notice that people are really now really interested in getting more organic food. You have this idea, but how do you validate this? How do you get a validation for this idea of yours. You can do a qualitative research in this place. You probably want to understand whether people will be interested to purchase organic food online, whether how many people actually purchase organic food, and you want to understand the market of users, the group of users who would mostly be buying this. You would want to understand the farmer side of things. You would want to understand how many people are ready to adopt this product, because let's say this product, you want to link the farmers with the retailers and the end customers. Okay, so you want to understand all perspectives of it, and you want to understand whether this project is really going to be worthwhile, whether this idea is going to be demand, whether there's going to be adoption, and whether there's going to be return of investment. So to do that, you can also apply qualitative research to an extent in order to get all these ideas and then validate and take a decision whether that needs to be done. Even forget about implementing a new product and only then you use qualitative research. There were times in which even to implement a feature, we used qualitative research. For example, we thought that having a chat feature for one of our services would be very helpful to users. But later on, when we did a research, we got to know that people are just not really focused on having a chat feature, because there are different other mediums in which they are able to chat and get that problem solved or get their work done. So it saved us so much of time in implementing a chat functionality and taking it out just to understand that no one really needed that. So these are times in which you can do qualitative research, which would help you back up your ideas and also take decisions well. So how do you do this research? One is you can do it on your own. You can get the data, you can research, you can crunch down that data, and then you can come up with insights and take decisions, discuss with your team and take decisions. Sometimes organizations or even individuals, they are not much equipped with having the right people and doing the right research. So what they do, they give it out to third party researching companies who do the research, get that data, and they would analyze that data and come and present it to the business teams, which would help the business teams take the right business decisions. And the third type is research along with the team. So product companies generally, they research along with the team. Some companies, because when they give it to third party researchers, it's always of a higher cost, and most of the companies, they cannot afford it. So the best way is most of the companies, the team members research. Okay, the primary person researches along with the team. So let's say you're building a product, you're the product manager or the product owner, and you kind of have this idea. So it's always best to research along with the team. And when I say the team, it just doesn't mean with the business stakeholders and the product team. It means including everyone or every representative of the team. For example, the product owner, business stakeholder, you have the UX designer, as well as you have engineers and a technical person on the team. The reason why I say that is probably in the other videos I would have also stressed on how important it is that everyone come into the solutioning phase, mainly the product owner, the manager, and the UX designer, and one technical person, because everyone come with different perspectives and different ideas. So even in this way is people from the technical side, they would bring really amazing ideas that probably product team members wouldn't have even thought of. So it's very important that you get everyone on the team, and once you have that research done, you would really understand what amazing and productive results you would get out of this when you have everyone. I don't say everyone. If you want to have everyone on the team, then yes, go for it. But if you cannot, then at least get reps from every role, which would really help you in this research. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. Next time, if you have an idea, you want to implement a feature, probably try doing some qualitative research, try to get it validated, and then go ahead, which would save you a lot of time, effort, and even cost, which I feel it's really helpful. It has helped me a lot as well as my team. So that's what I shared it with you. I hope this video was helpful. If you like this, please do give this a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to this channel, and also do share your feedbacks. Thank you.